The height, pretty much the same. The reach, the same. So it boils down to execution and experience.
I want to have a good, clean fight. Pelea limpia y buena suerte. Good luck. Touch him up.
Sage's first round action. 9 first-round knockouts for Pacquiao, 6 for Barrera. Incidentally, 10,127, and I didn't see a heavy punch land. It looked as much like a slip as anything else.
Surprisingly, Barrera is much more aggressive than I expected. Normally,
hard right hand to the body by Pacquiao. Pacquiao reaching with the left hand. Barrera reaches out and goes to the body with both hands.
Jim, I'd like to point out that
Lawrence Cole's going to call that a knockdown as he motions Barrera to a neutral. Marco seems to want to counter to the body when Pacquiao goes upstairs. So Pacquiao comes downstairs and goes to the body to set up the left hand upstairs through the guard. Left hand counter by Barrera. Now he lands the jab. He's closed the distance between the two of them. You call that a knockdown?
I'm not sure that Cole saw that punch land, and I'm not sure that a punch did land.
We'll have to take a look at a replay to see exactly what happened accurately when Pacquiao lands over the top. Now Barrera goes with the body, the left hooks. Pacquiao coming upstairs with a left uppercut. Great action. He stepped forward 1 step to get into range to land his jab, and since that time, he's been tactically in control.
He doesn't see it coming, or he just can't cope with its speed.
Well, Pacquiao's got a little rhythm. He doesn't just come straight in. He goes a little kind of semi-Mike Tyson.
Hard body shots from Pacquiao.
And at this stage, the clear punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has come out with a determined rally.
And Pacquiao runs out of gas a few rounds later. Pacquiao's going to be in trouble. But at this stage right here, everything is great for Pacquiao. Just
definitely trying to stay away and not always able to do it. Now Barrera counters back and momentarily stuns Pacquiao with a 1-2. Antonio Barrera is only 29 years old. He's been a fighting professional for 50 years, or 15 years, I should say.
Like a lot of those fighters, which are the victims, so to say, of bad decisions, I don't think that Pacquiao's going to take off at the last few rounds and ease up at all. I think he's going to fight the same pace.
Long right jab. Hard left hand, straight on the button by Pacquiao. Down goes Barrera. He's been knocked down 3 times in his career.
Now it's pretty much to keep him preoccupied.
Barrera has also begun to block more of Pacquiao's punches upstairs with his gloves. So Barrera making a key.
Before the fight, they tried, without question, to wipe that wet spot. They were using paper towels, then they used the towel. It gets wet from sweat, there's no question.
This fight there is perceived as Ali Frazier won.
Oh, beautiful right cross. It came right back after shooting his left.
Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now. Speed and aggression against him. Barrera's going to have to counter to victory tonight if he's going to be able to win.
At this stage, Barrera still looks like he's very vulnerable for that.
Barrera getting 3 chances to counter with the left hook, but taking a lot of leather to do it. Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell bad.
The center.
Too aggressive, landing the harder shots.
Question, if he hit the wet spot, and that's why he went down.
Right. Lost 9 or 10 rounds and got a draw out of it.
One of the worst decisions of the last 10 years. Faced assassin, it'd probably be better to call him the poker-faced assassin. He never shows emotion in the ring. Big combination by Barrera as he catches Pacquiao coming in.
Very effectively trying to get his range, and I think he's going to shoot the jab at a slow speed and then counter with a fast right hand whenever Pacquiao gets past the jab. But he's using the jab, and Barrera seems to just still look a little too slow. Even when he's punching, he doesn't seem to have the speed that he once had.
Well, compared to Pacquiao's career,
he hadn't had one since February 2000. Not like this.
No. It's probably a mark of some kind. But Pacquiao...
Another hard left hand for Pacquiao, who's getting a chance to talk.
Draws his right hand to his right side of his head, which means he's very, very vulnerable for straight lefts.
This is where Julio Cesar Chavez
got it wrong with Pernell Whitaker. Right?
And Barrera just doesn't seem to have the speed tonight.
There's no need to get overexcited. We came to win.
Very nice. In the first round, and he's still at that high level. Barrera is successfully.
Because if he doesn't, Pacquiao's going to get that rhythm back again and eventually start putting something that's going to get through the gloves eventually.
Even in the middle of all-out wars, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Agree to disagree.
Yes, but that means that you're not scoring like an official judge.
Pacquiao seemed to have gotten his rhythm back
in
again.
Santa Monica. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay reckless, and Barrera takes advantage. What a fight!
Is Barrera prepared?
I'm thinking of something Larry Merchant told me a long time ago, Manny. Younger, stronger, faster, hungrier usually wins.
Yes, pretty much.
Roach wants Pacquiao to disrespect Barrera, and so far he's done it. This is a round that judges could give to Barrera if they're looking for one to give to Marco. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lawrence Cole says it's not a knockdown.
His left hand in, just like there. He's had 4 or 5 of them, 6 in the last 30 seconds.
Pacquiao scraping Barrera now with... Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish Barrera.
He's not able to even take advantage of the reduction in speed that Pacquiao is showing.
If it weren't for Cole's knockdown ruling in the first round... Hard left to the body by Pacquiao.
You know, that rally suggests it's a little early. It's hard to overstate how big a victory
will be. Bothering him. And he punches off of that rubber.
Good uppercut by Barrera. They touch gloves. Freddie Roach came here to San Antonio 2 weeks earlier than he might have expected. Pacquiao trains right in Hollywood. Pacquiao going to the body effectively. Starting to dominate every area of the fight now. Barrera gets a hard right hand back.
In and out, side to side. And then he shoots the right hand straight through the center.
They're probably summoning
control with the jab, but Pacquiao is trying to take control. Is this going to be a good fight? Because neither guy is going to accept the other guy controlling the fight. I'll take a break at the end of the fight.
These are Texas judges here tonight, too. Those are governing body judges who gave Chavez his draw with Whitaker. Barrera knew exactly what Pacquiao wanted to do. He hadn't been able to do enough about it so far. Marco backing Pacquiao off with a counter right. Barrera now, minus 40 wouldn't hurt him. He can't win a decision.
Pacquiao's really finding a home for that straight left.
Back, misses with the right, barely glances with the left. Hard left hand lands for Pacquiao. Referee Lawrence Cole properly warning Barrera about that. Through the right hand counter, landed another big left hand. A wobbly Barrera trying to fend him off. That's the most desperate look I've ever seen. Doesn't seem to want to slow down at all. And now Dickie Cole is going to...
-1, -1, -1.
If they ever follow rematch.
Think we're going to get to go to Manila, guys?
Well, I tell you what, as big as
there may be a second nick over Barrera's eye.
And Manny Pacquiao.
Now the right jab is coming out.
Uppercut by Barrera. Left hand counter. Stuns Pacquiao.
But I agree with you. I don't know it. Barrera's going to have to try to let it all hang out because right now he cannot time the rhythm and the movement of Pacquiao. The punches, and Pacquiao is smart. He's not really throwing hard punches now.
The boxing world.
Sure will.
Barrera is one of the highest regarded fighters in the world.
And I don't think it's going to change neither.
Barrera wincing, the blood dripping into the corner.
From here on in, Barrera understands he can't box for a minute with him. He's not going to try to box him. He's going to trade.
The confidence that he has shown in the past.
Big left hand again by Pacquiao. Barrera having trouble seeing out of his left eye. Hard left hand by Barrera. Backs Pacquiao up. Hard right hand by Barrera. Uppercut landed.
You have to wonder now whether the rematch third fight with Eric Morales will ever happen for Barrera.
And Marco has to hope that he'll catch Pacquiao coming in with something big. And he'll try. I'm not sure what would the strategy for the rematch be.
Don't do me any favors like that.
Only possible strategy for the rematch is poison his food.
Yeah.
In that occasion.
But officially should have been a knockdown.
But he's taken a lot of left hands. I wouldn't send him out for the 12th round, Manny. No. I don't care how proud.
Yeah, but I don't think he has a choice. I mean, this is takes where you're like, I can safely coach to losing a decision. I can gamble and let it all go out for a knockout. In that case, I would try to go all out for a knockout.
The guy.
And Pacquiao is still determined not to let him take control over this fight. Even when he flares back, he's determined to come right back. A hand on punch. And what's interesting, there's another bad head, but Pacquiao came back so fast
sharply to the body. Pacquiao lands a left hand. Barrera counters back with a left and a right. Big punches from Pacquiao.
Been one of the most entertaining fighters in the world. One of the most complete fighters in the world.
One of the most knocked down fighters in the world right at this moment. Firing combinations and landing them. And he backs Barrera into the ropes and hammers him again.
But never just a one-punch fighter.
Right.
So I don't think that's going to
punishment. Left hand to the body weakens opponents. He hasn't landed that left hand to the body enough.
Not quite as much power in his weight class.
But it brings a lot of spirit to much like Mallorca. And that's really a quality that is hard to give a fighter. Desperate move. And you're going to have to keep fighting them back when they make that move. If you slow down, you'll lose the fight often. That's why those guys win a lot of fights.
There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
No, because Pacquiao is not backing off.
Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's a good decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes in round number 11. The official time, 2 minutes, 56 seconds as referee Lawrence Cole calls a halt to the action. The winner and new featherweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.